I think when you don't know what it is that you want, you're going to struggle. So the first step is to decide what it is that you want. Now, once you've decided what it is that you want, you have to put a value. I have an online course coming out called 15 Days of Discipline. I'm very big on discipline. And to your point, that's about building a muscle that is about practicing. Like, I think discipline and obsession are like brother and sister, maybe even Siamese twins, right? So I teach discipline. And the reason why is because you have to practice the things that will facilitate leveraging the thing that you want. So you decide what you want, and you have to put a value on it that is as important as anything. So, I always ask this question: if I were to take one of your heads and push it underwater, Tia, what do you want if I push your head underwater?
Joy.
How about air?
I was going to say air, but I don't want to cheat.
There's no joy without air, right? Like, just imagine I push your head underwater and I go, what do you want? You go, joy? No, you're going to want air.
The joy of air. The joy of air.
The joy of air.
That's what she meant.
So just imagine there's no challenge in deciding what you need to do to get the air. But that's an example of when something is as important as air, you do everything to get it. Being obsessed about breathing is not a hard thing. But as soon as you load your program about being financially successful or making an impact on the world, you load your program and you go, maybe not today. I always found it interesting where I'd say, hey, Tia, I can actually help you. And I know you too, you guys can too. I can help you get physically, mentally, and financially sound. And I'm a black belt in it. And anybody that follows my program can do it. And you say, now's not a good time. So there's an example. The person with their head underwater doesn't say that. So I recognize that. I identified, and I help people do this in my course, I identified the things that I need to do on a regular basis in practice, right, that facilitate it, and I created my morning routine. And I know that you have a whole morning routine. We don't have time to talk about it. I did a podcast called The Model Morning where I share it, but that's something that's a big, big thing, is that you have to recognize that you can't do something once or even twice. You actually have to do things often enough until they become your new normal. One of the things that I always try to convey to my audience, my listeners, is that after I'm done speaking, I recommend that they let go of everything I said and not take it as real. Because and this in turn is maybe how you can trust me, is that I'm not interested in being understood. I'm interested in understanding.